Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon where qualifying is about to start here in Austria. So sit back and enjoy the afternoon session. Most of today's current crop of racing drivers have, so adding in the elements of rain should provide us with a fascinating qualifying session.
The drivers should be up to speed for the dry weather with some track running and dozens of hours in the simulator. But one thing that can't prepare you for are these tricky conditions, so it may take some time for the less experienced drivers to readjust.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another...
Conditions as they are, I'd suggest you take a set of full wets.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another SA Boys video. This is Matthew, continuing the F1 Championship season. So, today we're in Austria. This track, quick background, I've never raced here, and I've really never driven this track, so this is going to be an interesting video. As you saw the thing, it is wet, so we're going to go ahead and load up my heavy rain car setup. I guess we want to do that, and we'll go on a full thing of wets. So this is a very short track, but let's see how it is. I practiced here a little while ago, trying to make sure everything was fine. I did a quick practice session, and I ended up finishing P9 in the practice session, and now it's qualifying. So we'll see how it goes. And quickly, I get a little loose coming out of that main straight. I didn't get too good of an exit there. And DRS is not enabled during this qualifying session due to the weather conditions. So this is going to be straight up this is going to be straight up car speed on GPR. And I might not get a good qualifying due to how many mistakes I'm making already. Hopefully the race is going to be a dry race, or at least an intermediate tire race, but I wouldn't hold my luck on it. And wow, maybe we can get some speed back here coming down the straight before we come onto the main straight here. Nope, it looks like we'll be starting in lads. I'm telling you, I need to work on my wet races. I'm not so good in the rain, and especially coming down. Wow, last place. Especially to a track I've never really raced before, like Austria. But, I mean, what are you going to do?
Today was Nico Rosberg's day after a frantic final few minutes in qualifying. It was he who came out on top.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that. He's worked hard for it and deserves the result. He'll now turn his sights to tomorrow for what should be a very exciting race.
Yeah, and this is going to hurt us more in the point standings, because, I mean, we're going to be probably not having a decent finish here, because, I mean, you've seen my history with wet races. I'm not too good in them. So, hopefully tomorrow's better, and we'll see what happens, but we have a lot of work ahead of us.
Welcome to the Austrian Grand Prix. Cars are already on the grid as the drivers complete their final preparations ahead of lights out. Nico Rosberg will want his good fortune to continue on from yesterday's qualifying. He starts the race in P1 and has even said he's expecting to take the checkered flag first. You wouldn't want to bet against him doing just that.
When we spoke to him earlier, he felt that this was a great opportunity to go on and win, but he knows he still has plenty of work to do. Anything can happen in the race, so you have to keep your feet on the ground until you take the checkered flag.
The last Grand Prix saw Mercedes post their best performance of the year. They had a really strong outing and will be hoping for more of the same today.
It was a good weekend for them. The car certainly looked to handle better than we've seen earlier in the season. They're bringing new upgrades this weekend too, which they'll hope will further improve performance.
Wow, so at least we're not starting in last place now. We're starting second to last place. Felipe Nazar had a time penalty, and he's He's gonna be behind us now, which is good for us. So I mean, it's gonna be an 18 lap race, as you see. Wet tires only. There's no need for having a pit stop. If it's gonna be a rain, we're gonna stay on these wets all along throughout the whole race. So that'll be interesting, unless it does dry up, but we're not expecting it to dry up anytime soon. So let's get this race going. Let's hopefully we can manage a top 10 finish. That's gonna be our goal today.
Okay, the race start is confirmed as wet, so keep in mind we won't need to use both dry compounds.
Actually, we're just gonna make sure we don't wreck ourselves coming out, especially all the spray in front of us. Real quick, lay it on the save it.
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Now I have the heavy rain, I saved it as a heavy rain setup, which means that I provided pretty much heavy downforce all throughout the vehicle to, that way when I'm in the rain like this, my car won't get as loose. What the fuck? Well, I have a car, I'm driving with the car. I was driving with the car right there. Like I said, I'm not good in that.
Last for another 10 minutes, then we expect the conditions will transition to light rain.
I'm not good in the wet. And just like that, we went from, I don't know what we were before the P9, P8, something like that, to back to where we started at the 17th place. And I have a feeling that we could easily catch the back of the field if I stop being loose, but I'm pretty loose. My back tires are overheating like crazy. Now you just heard the radio communication that the rain should be dying down pretty soon, and it'll be going into light rain. Whether or not that calls for us coming into the intermediates or not, we'll find out. We'll see what our engineers recommend for us. I'm not too sure how quickly Austria drives. I know if it was at Circuit of the Americas, we probably have to come in, because Circuit of the Americas drives pretty quick, but I'm not too sure about here. And we are in the DRS zone, but like again, it's a wet race, so there'll be no need for our DRS this time in this race. It'll be disabled by race engineers. We just went purple that last sector. And if I can stop, oh my god, my car is so loose.
The car behind has a time penalty. Don't fight him for track position. We don't want an off.
Yeah, but Sergio has a time penalty for, I guess, wrecking me twice.
That was far too aggressive. Clean passes only. We don't want a penalty.
I didn't do anything. It was freaking Sergio behind me.
You're right out the gap between you and Perez. He's dropping back by a second a lap. That's ahead. 15 plus separates you. We're dropping more than 5 seconds a lap. We have to find more speed.
Wow.
16 laps to go.
They're way ahead of us. See, they're already coming down that little carousel right there.
I definitely think we need to stay on this tyre a bit longer, but there's no question that the track is drying. We might be in a position to change soon.
Alright, just keep me updated. I would love to get off these tires.
We're happy with the current tyre condition. They should last a while yet, so don't worry about them.
I got Sergio behind me.
has us outpacing you by around 3 seconds a lap.
And it looks like now we're gonna have a little battle with Sergio behind us, or trying not to be in last place. But I mean, at this point, it really doesn't matter what place you're in. As long, if you're not in the top 10, you're not gonna get any points, and no points is not a good thing. And this will be our third race without not scoring points. We didn't score points in race number 1 at Australia because of the weather, and we didn't score points in Monaco after being disqualified for stupid reasons. The game basically glitched and said that whoa, wow, I'm so loose. Said that I wasn't moving on the track, which I wasn't, because I mean there was nowhere for me to go. Gentleman was right up on my tail and wasn't allowing me to reverse, and I had a wall right in front of me, so I couldn't move forward. And so they disqualified me because I wouldn't move, but I couldn't move. So that was just horrible. I would really need a DNF from Vettel, Rosberg, and Raikkonen.
It could be time to come in for a fresh set of boots. We're seeing a lot less spray at this point, and depending on the wall is, we'll probably be okay on intermediates. Vettel's just moved into first place.
Oh, Pettis is coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and ask for intermediates next time by.
Okay, fitting intermediate tires next.
And I have a whole bunch of cars coming out of the pit road.
Copy.
Let them know that I'm coming in this lap. So since it's drying, I guess the track's drying up, but they were gonna go. A lot of the cars are gonna go ahead and come up into intermediates. I'm in P12 right now, but I mean, there's no sense in being too happy about that, because I'm just gonna drop back down because I gotta come in. Unless I try to see how long I can stay out on these, and unless I take Ericsson out like I just did that. You know what? Oh, but I'm
slower in sector 2. Try for the overtake through sector 2.
Maybe. We're gonna stay out another lap. We're gonna see what these tires can do for another lap, and then if not, we'll come in. Maybe we don't box, because technically we don't have to switch compounds. Oh, but look at the sky; it's drying up fast. I'm gonna have to come in. Never mind. There's no. Just look over here. It's already. The track's already drying up fast. Let's go to mix 3 and try to create a gap, and hopefully something can happen where we can come out still good. But I mean, we're gonna be coming out in probably 17th place. Yeah, because we have all the cars right here, and they already all. And they already all stopped, so. We're about to find out how good my car is, you know, on the intermediates, and just how dry this track is. Right now, it's still really hard for me, but that's because my
We're going to have an extra 5 seconds added to our race time. We've been given a 5-second penalty for causing a collision.
wow.
The front tyres are locking. Try moving the brake balance to the rear.
Look at my temperatures on the tires. They're just freaking overheating big time. Yeah, they need to get off. That's why I'm having all this trouble. '16th, 17th, someone retired.
Go, go, go.
Right now we're just going out there in long laps. We're not really.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Probably are.
Okay, at the current pace and fuel settings, we won't have enough fuel for the end of the race. Consider lowering the fuel mix. Nico has just posted the fastest lap of the race.
Good for Nico. I'm gonna go ahead and run another 2 laps on mix 3, and then I'll run into mix 1. If I run out of fuel, oh well.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
I'm almost gonna be lapped. I mean, the leader's already
It's
come
not a
in.
perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Jensen retired. I wonder what happened with Button in the McLaren Honda. Well, he's driving McLaren, so probably had an engine failure or something. That's been the story of their
Vettel's
season.
leading the race.
So I thought at Bahrain we were gonna get back to a nice, good run to the championship here, seeing how good we did, and we got two race wins in a row at Bahrain, and what was the other one? Spain? Yeah, it was Spain. So I thought we're in position to make a great comeback and to start winning races in a row. But I mean, in the term of 19 races, a lot of things can happen, and we're getting ready to come to the midway point pretty soon. We're right now at race 8 of 19. So I mean, there's still time. There's still chances to get back up and close the gap, but I mean, it's gonna need a lot of work, especially for this race, since we're not gonna score any points most likely. And the track is drying up. Well, at least someone else is preparing for a pit stop. Maybe we can get the jump on them. I always go purple in sector 1. I lose a lot of time coming out of this turn. I'm gonna stay on these tires for as long as I can. I need to try to gain some positions back, and that requires people coming in and me jumping and barely holding on. We'll do it. We need this race strategy, and you'll make sure we're not gonna put them run out of gas. But I mean, if they're on the dry compounds, they're gonna be so much faster than us. I got Bettis and Alonso behind us. Oh, never mind, there goes Bettis. Alonso's going to the inside. And I overshot the corner in there. They'll probably make it. Oh, there's Bettis. DRS is enabled now, so at least we can use that. I could have used that.
Down into P16.
We have DRS right here. Unless I wreck and take Alonso out with me.
Nico has just posted the fastest lap of the race. Green flag, we're racing again.
Here comes Nico, I think. Whoa, 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 whoa. Zero. So we've been lapped already. Well, I guess now we'll try to see if you can unlap yourself challenge.
Our data is showing somewhere. Most likely you'll be able to feel it. Alonso's ahead. He's 30 seconds in front. Blue flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through.
Hopefully put me on the option, but yeah, they are.
Complete. Go now. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
I'll be coming around with the about people in 7th place or so. And I am a lap down, so technically it's lap 15. There's three more. laps to go. But I'm currently on my 14th lap, so that's why.
Bottas is all over the monitors. He's had a tyre blowout.
Someone had a blowout. Hopefully we'll get to him and that'll be one more spot for us. But he's probably on the lead lap, so we'll have to pass him twice.
Bottas has lost one of the tyres. We've just seen him suffer a blowout.
So Valenteri just got a blowout also. So, I mean, this is an exciting race if you're up in the front. But, I mean, we're just riding around in the back right now, so... I mean, we're not a part of this action. Can you imagine, though, we're up there and riding top 5?
16th place.
With all those people, and they were just having blowouts, and, I mean, having to do all these pit stops and all that. I mean, that'd be a very exciting race. But I mean, we made a mistake early on with that wreck with Sergio, and we just kept on making mistakes. So now we're just riding around, and we did get in a position. Bottas did come into the pits, and we were able to pass him up. He, as you heard on the thing, he suffered a blowout, so he had to come in.
Vettel's in first place. Vettel has just posted the fastest lap of the race so far.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Vettel's going to go on to win this race. And I can see right there, I keep on going purple
4 seconds separate us and the car behind. 4 seconds.
in sector 1 and 2. I can never get anything though. I always lose it coming out of this sector. Oh yeah, this race would have been so much better if it wasn't the dry like it is right now. This track's so much easier to drive now than it was a second ago. So what are you gonna do? We made early mistakes and now we're paying for that. Well, luckily, Bottas was right there with us in the points, and he's not going to be getting any points either today. He's out of the. He's out of the.
Racing the car behind. Let them past when you can.
He's out of the top 10, so he's not going to be getting any points. And I mean,
we're catching Alonso by around a second each lap.
we should stay pretty even in the point systems, him and I.
Bottas is gaining on you by a second a lap.
Here comes the Red Bull of Danny Kvyat. We have to let him pass. Once he's right up to us, he'll probably.
We've gone through a good 90% of our initial load. 10% of fuel remains.
And we have 10%, but this is going to most likely, I think, our last lap. So we should be fine. We are a lap down, so we're on 17. The leader should be on 18, and we'll be done. Yep, there you go, right there. Sebastian just won the race. So we're going to be primed for a 16th place finish today. After I think we got the podium, 3rd place at Canada, which was the last race. So we did improve, at least. I mean, well, we didn't improve, we went down, but we improved from Monaco to Canada. So hopefully after this race we'll improve more and get another top 10. After Australia we had a good race. After Monaco we had a good race. So hopefully after Austria our next one will be a good race. And we'll get a good finish out of it. But
What a fantastic result for Sebastian Vettel. He's really performed brilliantly today.
Indeed, they'll be ecstatic with that result, and they should be. It was a fantastic drive.
After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
So yeah, thanks for watching, and let's take a quick look at the thing. We still held our position. The top 8 held their position in points. But Nico created a gap on us, and we're right there in 63 points behind with 75 points. And Bottas, also who didn't score any points this race, one right above us, created a gap on us. Well, he still kept his gap of, what is that, 15 points. So hopefully we would have closed it. But I want to take a quick look about what happened off the start. It was on lap 1 where the wreck happened. We're right there coming. We already cut through. We're trying to get by all these cars. So I thought I was look to the inside, and I kind of tapped Nazar there. But oh well, he's a Sauber. I'm looking to the inside right here. I get it, and I see it. I know I'm gonna get the run on Sergio and all them. So I look to the inside. I look to the inside, and right here we're about like PRDP, AP9, and I just turned in on Red Bull. Okay, I get caught up right there. I'm trying to cut to the inside. I'm trying to hold my line, and we just touch and we contact each other, and boom, right there is where he just gets up into the pit, up into the wall, and I drag him along. That's what the underneath of an F1 car looks like, if you ever wanted to know. But yeah, that was just well, anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe, look at the channel, our channel, more videos to come pretty soon. So with that, we say goodbye, and until next time.